Alright, welcome back. Let's get straight into it. I ain't gonna waste your time. Now, people define being introverted as, not being very social or, just, enjoying their own company and, generally opting for the less social environments. And while I do agree with, the whole introvert extrovert concept to a degree, a lot of people are just using it as an excuse. Now, really, I've caught myself too. So yeah, you're not the only one. But how often are you using "I'm an introvert" to justify your poor social skills and, your lack of friends and all this kind of stuff? You put it, "Oh, I'm just introverted. It's just how I am." That sounds like cope, does it not? It sounds like you don't want to go put yourself out there. And yeah, obviously it's going to be difficult. I was an introvert. And it was fucking uncomfortable going out in social situations. I still don't fucking enjoy it, but I do it anyway. Why? Because there is so much to benefit from social interactions. You don't have to go out and be the fucking life of the party type person. That's the difference between an introvert and an extrovert. But the whole, sitting in a corner on your own, on your phone, I'm using the party analogy for most of this video because it's a good one to visualize. Sitting on your own in the corner on your phone is not just being introverted. That's you not even willing to try improving your social skills and even just general conversational skills. I definitely, way back for, we'll say 5 years before COVID, my social skills were fucking horrendous. My conversational skills were fucking horrendous. So outside of, my small friend group and the stuff we used to talk about, I was just not really social. The only thing that did save me kind of was the fact that I still am heavily invested in sports, more specifically team sports. You can't not be social in a team environment. That's not how it works. But I was still, as soon as I, stopped playing basketball, so I stepped off the basketball court, it just straight back on my Xbox or my computer or whatever, just fucking back to being an introvert. And, COVID happened, kind of got away with a couple of years of being the same. And then, I come out of COVID, I get dumped, I find self-improvement, I start reading books and learning. Stumble across books like How to Win Friends and Influence People. That book is fucking incredible. Go read it, please do. Please go read it if you haven't read it. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are. Introvert, extrovert, I don't give a fuck. Go and read it. You're gonna get something out of it. I promise you. Anyways, I started reading books like that and not memorizing the whole book and applying every single concept, but just a few things. Little bits and bobs here and there. Along with the fact that I've started making YouTube videos, and naturally just by speaking and reviewing what I'm speaking, because I watch my videos back, and I'm getting better at talking. I'm getting better at maintaining conversation. I'm getting better at flowing it into different topics. And I'm getting better at communicating my ideas. And I'm also getting better at being out and about in social environments. I don't understand how introverts expect to find a girlfriend if they're gonna be on their computer all fucking day. You might get lucky and work. Take for example the average uni student. They go to uni, they come home, so just for all you Americans who had to say what the fuck when they come home, it's not really a big thing to stay on campus in Australia. So you kind of just normally go, like you do sort of school, but obviously less structure. So you go to uni, come home, and you go to work, come home. You might go to the gym, come home. Outside of those regular areas where you'll generally see the same people over and over, if you don't choose to make a move, not in the sense of hitting on anyone, but just go and speak to someone and make conversation, it gets more and more difficult. And all of a sudden, you don't talk to anyone in the gym, you don't talk to anyone at work, unless apart from the times you have to. And again, you don't talk to anyone at uni unless you have to. And all of a sudden, this little thing that, I'm not confident in social environments becomes, I'm a loser, I'm a mute, I hate social environments and I'll avoid them like the plague. And all of a sudden, no, sorry about that. My phone ran out of storage. Fucking excellent. So right, where was I? Right. All of a sudden all of these, slight bumps in the road in terms of social interactions have become these fucking mountains that become so difficult to overcome that you just rather go back crawling a hole. So I kind of went fuck that to that whole idea and instead applied the same concept of self-improvement, the same fundamental concept of just 1% every day to my introvertedness and my social skills, which was arguably one of my weakest points. And just worked at it and practice and YouTube and learning and literally learning social skills in books. And all of a sudden, not only am I better and not only am I better with, conversations, whatever, all that social environments, I enjoy it more and I'm more confident. And all of a sudden, this one thing that I used to not enjoy, I do enjoy. Now, obviously there is a certain extent to that and I'm still getting better at it. So, one thing in my conversational repertoire, I'd like to get better at kind of just maintaining conversation. I can maintain a surface level conversation, sure. But when it gets into a deep conversation, going from deep topic to a deep topic is still a little bit difficult. And I can find myself kind of wandering, trying to think of what's next. It doesn't quite flow yet. Normally I can normally get it, but it just takes me a little bit longer than I would like. And sometimes it's a little bit awkward. Sitting there, I'm thinking, the other person can tell I'm thinking, but it's taken me an annoyingly long time to spit it out. So that's what I'm gonna keep working on. That's a big one I want to work on. But it shouldn't be an excuse to just say, oh, I'm an introvert, so I'm not gonna go do social stuff and I'm not gonna go get better at speaking. Because I don't know who said it, probably a lot of people have said it, but being able to speak well is going to benefit every single fucking area of your life. They can guarantee, everyone has said it. Andrew Tate's probably fucking said it. I think Gary V actually said it. I don't remember. A lot of people fucking said it. You really Google it. I'm saying it too, from personal experience. I was a loser. I was an introvert. Very, very, very introverted. I had a few friends that I didn't really meet up with in person. It's just online. But I worked on the skill. I faced it head on. I looked at it as just another self-improvement aspect. And now, it's definitely not as good as other areas of my self-improvement, but it is so much better, and it's probably seen the biggest increase, to be honest. And I noticed my friends, family, all that have noticed such an increase. And have told me, like, holy shit, your conversation skills are better, this, that. And really, I put it down to just not taking I'm an introvert as an excuse, not accepting that. and becoming a hybrid. So I got the best of both worlds, really. Now, again, I've still got stuff to work on, and my social battery still does run out relatively quickly. But again, I enjoy social interactions now, and I'm so glad that I decided to put in the work and get the ball rolling in terms of improving not necessarily improving, but just rejecting the idea of being an introvert. Anyways, I might wrap it up here. If you're still here at the end of the video, I love you as always, and remember, life is what you make it.